Welcome to round 6. So we are playing against Kyo Agro, and he is usually playing Blue-Red Delver. So here I'm on the draw, and this hand is a bit risky because it has Natural Order, which we don't want to have in the starting hand in the matchup, and a couple of 2-drops. So it's a bit too risky, and I decided to mulligan this hand to have a more mana sources hand and to reliably cast the spells. So they start with a DRC, and here I drew another land, which wasn't very good. So just started with a Elvish Mystic to ramp. And they already have a 3/3 in play. Now they can just handle the mana ramping creature, and I play another one. And now they have double Delver. And I drew another land here, so not really helpful. Now here I can just nuke their graveyard to set them back, but they have 2 Delver and they both are flipping. So if they don't flip here, I think I have a good chance to stabilize, but they are very ahead here at this point, and then they are able to make Delirium again. And now I'm already dead to Lightning Bolt with this situation, and they have this second flyer with the Murktide Regent. So no out for this situation, and I'm too far behind. Every bolt from the top of the deck would have been lethal anyway. Maybe a card like the Natural Order could have helped here, but didn't have it. So let's go to game 2. So here again we have all we need. Couple of accelerations, card draw. Only a removal spell would have been fine, but they just handle the Bolt the Bird. And here, very good that we have access to the Borenton Forge Tender. And I just draw cards here first. So here in this game we see the strength of the Forge Tender already. So just play the Forge Tender first, which doesn't get forced. And now we have the protection from the opponent sweeper. So very good situation here. We don't have to fear that much. And if they bolt the Shepherd, it doesn't really matter for us. And we don't need to protect it here. So here we can just attack and just offer the trade, but they don't fall for it. And now we have Endurance and play around Daze to reset the graveyard and keep them off the Murktide. So also very good, Borenton Forge Tender is can't be blocked by the DRC, and they can attack through the Borenton Forge Tender. So basically very good for us to just protect. Also protect the Endurance, for example, if they want to attack. And now we can just replay the Buyout Symbiote and use the Quirn Ranger to untap the Endurance. So they reveal the Rough Tumble, and here is the point where we just use the because it protects our 3 creatures basically. because without the Rough Tumble they are not able to attack through the endurance. And here they have one card in hand, and we just get the Grist, sacrificing the Visionary. We could even attack here if we wanted to, but wow, they have the solution. They just found Bolt and Rough Tumble again, and now I have Fiend Artisan, which is a 10/10. And yeah, they are too far behind because of the 10/10. So yeah, I think we saw both cards' strength here. Brandon Forgetender helped me to protect the board early and forced some damage through the DRC and kept him back. And also here the Fiend Artisan, which is a very fast clock. So let's go to game 3. Yeah, here is basically the perfect hand we need for the matchup, I would say. So we can just ramp here in the first turn and then try to fill the graveyard with creatures for the Fiend Artisan. They already also bowled the bird again. Then now here they just daze the Reclaimer. Doesn't really matter that much. It's an additional creature for us in the graveyard. So then I play the first Fiend Artisan, which is a 3/3 at the moment, so it still can be bolted. And they don't have the bolt. So then here I just upgrade the Dryad Arbor to an Endurance. Just keep the Murktide Regent off the board. Yeah, here I offered them the trade, but that didn't really matter that much. Probably I shouldn't play the Brandon Forgetender that early. Then I could have got them with the Swords to Plowshares, but I was keeping the swords for the Murktide anyway. And here they were able to Unholy Heat the Fiend Artisan. So, but then I played another one. And now it's a 7/7, it's out of the range. That attack with the one Artisan wasn't that good, so I should have waited, and then I could have swords one of the creatures. Here they just get the Unholy Heat back, and destroy the Endurance. And now they have the Murktide, trying to get value out of the Mystic Sanctuary. And then here in response to the trigger, I swords it. Then it would have been in 9/9, which would be very good. But here I top deck the Grist anyway, and I would have been able to destroy that. And also it grows the Artisan to a 9/9. So yeah, here we see some good trade of resources, and yeah, the Brandon Forgetender would have been able to protect the Fiend Artisan from an Unholy Heat. Unfortunately, they had another one, but here you can also see which that card can be very good to protect the Fiend Artisan. And yeah, especially in game 2, where they weren't able to get value out of the Rough Tumble, was very good. Yeah, but here I have a very good fortunate of sequence of draws, and so then I had a 6-0 here.